Okay, let's do the same thing we did last time. I'm gonna play out points with you. I'm gonna observe how you perform during the points.
Yep.
And coach you accordingly.
Okay.
Stoping there. I know it's early, but it looks like you didn't use your body that much there, right? Yep. Make sure you load and unload right off the get-go. It looks like you pushed on it a little bit. There was a little bit of a push. Make sure if a spin, you go straight up, okay? Beautiful job, SAFIN'S. See, that return was much better. Good job. Go again, SAFIN'S, one more time. Too good. I think you're returning pretty well today, but still I feel like you're close to the baseline. Do you always stand that close?
Yeah.
You like that?
I just feel like I'm better off taking it early than taking it late.
Really?
Unless on a clay court.
Huh. And you think it works for you?
I think so, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it simply because it makes it more difficult. The less time you have, the more difficult the stroke becomes.
Yeah.
If you can pull it off, however, if you're like Federer when he's playing well, you can stand closer, but most players like to back up and give themselves a little more space.
Yeah. On the second serve, yeah, I'll back up, but...
See, that's weird. On the second serve, you back up. But on the first serve, you just stand there.
I mean, a lot of times it depends on the opponent, what kind of serve they like.
Let's monitor the amount of return errors, and
Okay.
we'll go from there. Go again. That was lucky. That was not so lucky. Nice shot, SAFIN'S. Or maybe you can stand there. I don't know. You're defying the odds. You're like Federer Jr. Two words come to mind when I see a point like this: footwork and intensity, which can be one word, and called electricity. You got to move more,
Yeah.
especially on miss hits, on balls that appear to be easy. More intensity, a lot more intensity.
I feel like sometimes when that happens, I'm moving a little too much.
You feel like you're moving too much. Really?
That's what I think, honestly.
Really? It doesn't look. It doesn't look like it.
Really?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like you're just missing those quick little adjustment steps sometimes.
Yeah.
You're just like, I feel like you're standing in place too much. That's what I'm seeing. Obviously, like when you get a ball in the corner, you run explosively to the ball. I don't mean that. I mean more on balls that appear to be easy.
Yeah.
We talked about this last time. I think that's part of the reason why you frame so much. I think that's where mentally, well, you're telling me the exact opposite, but to me, what I'm seeing is that there's less intensity when the ball appears to be easy.
Yeah.
So my recommendation is to, even though you think like you're moving too much, increase the amount of steps that you're doing prior to hitting a ball like that. So you got a little shank that I hit, the forehand shank.
Yeah.
You come up there and just, let's hear those shoes squeak. Let's make some adjustments. Otherwise, you're just going to be like taking one long step and making a mess out of the slice like you did there, okay? You thought about calling that out, didn't you? Oh, okay. It looked like you're about to call it out. Go again. Go again, SAFIN'S. SAFIN'S, I'm on purpose serving a little bit more to you so you can work on your return. But now I'm going to open it up. Just for the reason that I want you to be more intense, more electricity. Not get too relaxed on that return, okay? Nice, SAFIN'S. Was that shank or for real? For real? I'm going to see a replay on that. It was a little bit shanky. Come on. You know it was. What happened there was like you put enough spin on there that the shank got some control on it. I don't think you caught it clean. Racket face opened up too much there, like this. Close it more. I don't mind you hitting like that, but get a central target. You were trying to go inside out there.
I was just trying to put it back in play.
You weren't planning to hit it anywhere? Right. Plan to go right down the middle now, okay? Go again, same side. It's really tough to run around your backhand on bomb, so I would have maybe done a chip backhand there.
Yeah.
Go again, same side. Beautiful slice off and very nice. You know what, I'll be honest with you, I think you're too close to the baseline on the return. I think it's like you're making good returns, but often I feel like when you make one, it's like
A little bit of luck.
yeah, exactly. Like it's not really your intention. Like you hit it a little bit late, it ends up going inside out, you hit a winner. You hit it too early, it goes cross court, you hit a winner.
Right.
There's a lot of backhands where like you're either like pushing on it or when you're blocking, you're opening the racket face.
Right.
Look, the less time there is, the less control you have over what's happening. So it's never wrong to be fluid on the return. And I'm not saying you don't ever want to stand where you're standing. It can work when you're on fire, but just keep in mind that your positioning on the return serve can be fluid. It can be.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with being fluid there. If you got a guy who's serve big, don't be stubborn and stand there and make tons of return mistakes. Like, give yourself a little more time by backing up. You see the greatest of all time do that too.
Yeah.
When you're feeling like you feel like you're controlling the ball well, now go ahead and stand a little closer, but just be fluid. Don't get never get stubborn. Always like be ready to adjust when you need to. When it comes to placement on the return, like I love if you can go hard through the middle. On the forehand, you sometimes missing that extra bit of spin.
Yeah.
You know, and so sometimes like it doesn't go over the net or it flies on you a little bit. Make sure you finish it off towards the end of the return. You finish it off all the way. You apply some topspin.
That's still like the one shot where in pressure moments I can't rely on it.
The return to serve.
And then the forehand in general.
Yeah, the forehand. I'll be honest with you. Like it's today. I've seen some mistakes that I've seen like when we first started working together.
Yeah.
You got to remember to use your body. The thing that I told you about the intensity, that's super important. To have a lot of electricity, intensity around the setup process of every ball. That's going to reduce the errors.
Yeah.
Also, when you load the forehand, your body's going to get more involved. That's going to help. And the intention has to be to play a little bit higher over the net. How are you going to do that? You go a little bit more vertical on the ball. You know how to do it. You know how to put more spin. Yeah. And let's do one more round of me serving, and I'm going to give you a lot of second serves this time, okay? And we'll keep working on it. Stop it on the squash shot. Don't use the wrist here. It's gonna fly on you. Keep the wrist passive and just work with your hands more, with your feel. More finesse. Don't just slap at it. It's gonna fly on you. I hope I just didn't waste like 5 minutes explaining why the forehand doesn't work sometimes. Because there was nothing what I told you to do.
Yeah.
It was a slap shot.
Yeah.
Down the line slap shot. Those can go in, but those can miss. Who cares if you can get a couple of winners like that, but you're going to miss a lot.
I thought that a little too late.
Well, that's what spin can help you with.
Yeah.
And our shot selection, don't go for the line. You can be aggressive, but play it more in the, like between the middle of the court and the singles line, and apply more shape on it. That's going to reduce your errors. That's your answer right there. Okay, come on. Nice footwork, very good. I like that. I thought I was going to get you with a little underhand, but you reacted well. Good job. There, you didn't react well. Soften, come on, be ready back there. Come on, electricity. You don't know what's going to happen. I could do a first serve too. I'm in control. That was a good shot, right? It's okay to congratulate your opponent every now and then. Come on, fair play. You want a friendly atmosphere, it's better. The problem is I don't want you to leave the forehand loopy and slow either. Like you have to hit it fast, but with more spin, okay? Soften, go again. More power. Swing fast, but with more spin. Better. Sliding too much. Like, I'm happy that you know how to slide, but do you remember our very first lesson? Yeah. Body to forehand? Yeah. I told you don't slide when it's unnecessary to slide. Yeah. There, I feel like, what was the reason for sliding? You were right there, man. Yeah. Yeah, leave sliding for defense. No, emergency.
Sometimes I feel like I put my foot down too hard and it automatically happens.
Is that what it is?
Sometimes, yeah.
That could be. It could be. I felt like you were out of position there. That's why I missed it. Footwork's often. When you're returning slice, it's all about footwork. More than other shots. See, a lot of times when it comes through hard, you have to do less work than when it comes slow. Because that ball had a lot of action on it. More intensity, more footwork. Good. See, if even though you made that, I still feel like it's too risky. I'm still worried about that shot. Again, it's like right on the line. I'm worried about it, man. It's just everything is like when you hit winners. I mean, yeah, it's a good shot. It is. But in the context of doing that 10 times in a row, I don't think you can do it. Yeah. A couple of them are going to slide on you. Yeah. I prefer you hitting like there instead, just as hard. You get a winner.
I'm aiming for inside the court, but it just ends up.
Well, look, when the ball is high like that, I give you a high ball there to put away. You got to change the trajectory of the ball. So you can't swing like a normal way. You have to change the ball. You have to swing down on it a little bit more. Same right there, I'll give you one. Right here, change the ball, change the trajectory. Okay, you let that drop a little lower. Go one more time, come. Better, way better. Okay, that ball was a little closer to the net, it was easier, but you get the idea, okay? All right, one more, last one. Best return so far. Very good, Safi, nice work. That was better, it was a good target too. Good area in the court to play too. If you can hit your winners there, you're gonna be missing a lot less. Because what's probably happening at these matches that you're playing, you're beating yourself. Yeah. You're playing well, you're playing well, you're getting close, but then when it comes to the important points, you're probably making some silly mistakes. So it's about cleaning up your game, about understanding high percentage tennis. It's about understanding that you have to exert an enormous amount of effort on every single ball. Otherwise, you can forget playing high level tennis. And you have to make the balls. You cannot, those couple of winners that you hit, they're meaningless if you're going to make double the amount of errors. Right. So keeping the ball in play with an aggressive mindset, that's how you have to approach it. Now, I know how it feels though, because sometimes you want to get it in and you start slowing it down too much and you continue to miss anyways. I want you to serve a little bit, okay? Okay. Come on. Once this video is done, I want you to take a look at that shot. Like, I hit a return pretty sturdy through the middle. Yeah. There was literally no setup steps. Yeah. There's literally one step, set, bam, frame. You got to dance around that ball. It's coming right at you. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Right at you means like right there. That's what I mean by setup steps and intensity, okay? There was a slice, right? Slice approach. Yeah. You can't just step and deflect. Because slice has less space than a regular ball. Right. So you gotta take a full swing on that backhand. But again, more setup. Come on. Great backhand, Safin. Too good. There you go, Safin. Beautiful serve. Nice way to hit a spot right in the corner. Good work. There you go, Safin. Come on. That was a lot of spin on that forehand. Was that a shank?
I hope not.
Okay, okay. Safin, again, continue to work finding that angle so I can't hit a forehand, okay? Again, find that angle, Safin. Come on. Go again. Come on, Safin, shorter in the box. Exit the ball. Yes, Safin, yes. No, Safin, no. Great serve, though. But where's the footwork, man? We talked about it many times today. Look, you're like stuck. What do you think? Tell me. What is going on?
I agree with what you're saying.
So go ahead.
My setup, I feel like I'm too lazy sometimes.
Okay.
I don't take the steps around.
Well, why don't you?
I don't know.
Come on, do it. Do it. Or you're gonna have a hard time at the high level.
Yeah.
You cannot accept that you make a mistake like that. That mistake does not exist at the high level. That's what you're looking for. A wide open court.
Right.
Footwork. You gotta start doing this. Come on. One more time, second. That was a good one, actually. Go again, Safin. Do you think I meant that or was accident?
That was accident.
How dare you? Take that back. Nice topspin, Safin. Very good. Down to the slice, Safin. Inexcusable, man. Come on, down, bend, knees touching the ground. You tell me what was wrong while I catch my breath. Go ahead.
I'm not sure what I was trying to do in that shot.
What should you have done?
Let it bounce?
Absolutely. It's not a good area to play a swing volley from. Listen, swing volleys are on the higher balls and they're going to be struck higher.
Yeah.
You don't want to hit a swing volley around the waist. So that was, again, footwork. Last point, okay? First serve. Winner takes all. Fantastic serve, Safin. Beautiful. Your slice has gotten a lot better. This is a big improvement.
Yes.
Where you got to continue to work on angling the second serve. What else you got to work on? You tell me.
Work on the footwork and the setup.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You got this?
Yeah.
You still doing fitness?
Yes.
But you know moving your feet is mental, right?
Yeah.
So no matter how much fitness you do, if you don't want to move, if you're, let's say, the L word, you know what the L word is?
No.
L?
Ah, yes.
Stands for lazy.
Yeah.
You don't get lazy ever. Or forget tennis. Try something else.
Yeah. Try golf.
I don't know about golf, but tennis you got to move like crazy, like a maniac.
Yeah.
Eyes bulging out of your skull, like Djokovic. That's the example I always use. You have to be crazy as far as movement and footwork and the amount of effort you're exerting on the court. Then you're going to have results, okay?
Yep.
But you're showing improvements. There's a lot of good things going on. Like we talked about today, the forehand, we know what to do. Second serve, we know what to do. Return of serve, we know what to do.
Yep.
We're on the right track, but the big takeaway from today's point play coaching is that the footwork and the intensity and the electricity, it has got to increase. Now, this is not news to you. I've been telling you this from day one.
Yep.
So now it's time to put this into practice, okay?
Yeah.
Come on.